Good evening. I'm Kavita Karki and you're watching Emerging SME, a television program which highlights the achievements of such SMEs who from a modest beginning have now become a brand name in their respective business vertical. The first company in today's episode is Equent Impex, which is a first-generation entrepreneurship started by Mr. Vishal Mehta back in 2004. He is the managing director of Equent Impex, India, who has successfully transfigured the company from a startup to a reputed brand in specialty polymer and application expertise. He's a trained polymer application expert from various global Fortune 500 polymer companies in the area of polymer compounding and modifications. To know more about the company, have a look on this interview that was taken earlier in his Mumbai office. Since the beginning, you have been offering unique products and solutions. So how would you like to characterize this journey?
Being a first generation entrepreneurship, the journey has been challenging but interesting. It's been time people were not identifying us as a brand, but when we niched out our expertise into application and polymer compounding, people started welcoming us. And that's where the warm welcome of the customer brings us to this level of expertise of polymer compounding and specialty polymers.
Equent Impex India is committed to support business establishments with its unparalleled performance, technology, and availability with the unique kind of product range that you have. So what is the core area of competence of the company?
Equent believes to be a value solution provider company with the core competency in polymer compounds and specialty polymer. We bring unique solutions to our customer in the space of automotive, adhesives, footwear, polymer modifications, solar, infrastructure. And that's where we actually bring in world-class technology to our customers' doorsteps through a unique product partnership model. And that makes us different from rest of the masses to our customers.
Equent Impex has a broad portfolio of unique products. So what is the major product range that you offer to your clients?
Equent is especially into the polymers, specialty polymers, copolymers, binders. We are into resins and additives, which especially help customer to club a polymer with a non-polymer, a polymer with a polymer. We are into polyurethane elastomeric chemistry. We are into high-end impact strength polymer technology. These are the unique product solutions which actually helps a customer to make a plastic near to the metal, plastics near to the high performance stone or this. We have products which goes into bitumen modifications, which helps a non-crack roads. We have products going for solars, which are actually used for a 25 years life to the solar cells. So these are the binders and polymers brought to say which are given as a solutions to the customer.
Which all are the industries to which Equent Impex is providing its solutions?
We are adding to the Make in India process of our great Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. We are into areas like infrastructure and road constructions, solar, automotives and consumables. We are also into food packaging products, footwear. So we touch base everything which touches a human being in terms of plastics and polymers.
Innovation is the key to success in your niche area of operations, and Equent has developed its in-house expertise for that. So how has this innovative solutions offering helped you to maintain a leadership positioning in the market?
Innovation is key to our niche expertise. We bring in this through a research, hardcore research projects. We are in collaboration with University of Chemical Technology, Mumbai, CIPET, and many of such institutions for funding their master's program. Our unique customer solutions are given as this project. And as a output, we also have our application labs, which help us to bring these innovations to the customer help.
So you provide unique business solutions to your customers. So where do you get this entire knowledge from, and what are all the events in which you participate?
We actually gain our knowledge through the world conferences, like World Adhesive Conference, K-Show, which is world's largest polymer conference. We have participated in Sri Lanka Plast.
So having come this far, what growth opportunities do you see for the company in the next 5 to 10 years?
Equent is looking at advanced stage of project partnership along with its customer in the space of polymer compounding and adhesives. We are already in the advanced stage of investment opportunity within our customer base. We also have our market expanded to Indian, Southeast Asia, and Middle East. The next step forward is to go to Brazil, Latin America, South Africa, Indonesia, Vietnam. We're also talking in advanced stage with a German partner for collaboration to enter into European market as well. Going forward, company plans to go global and take this opportunity of specialty polymers to the world market.
I would like to know that what's your opinion about corporate social responsibility and people's policy?
For Equint, it always believes in giving back to society. We have our defined corporate responsibility programs, wherein we majorly invest into health and education. We to the needies as well as to our employees and their families. We give free medical help as well as education for the bright students. At the same time, for us, our success has been our people, for their training, skills, and higher education. We constantly have training programs. For us, our people are our strengths. We have a defined training and skill enhancement programs. We have a training program for our people. For us, our success is our people. The team, people makes the company, and that's our core strength.
So that was all about Equint Impex. Here we'll take a short break. Lots more on the other side. Stay tuned in. Welcome back. The next company in today's episode is Om Metals Infra Projects, which is the flagship company of Om Kothari Group. The group was established in 1971, and it is a highly reputed business house with diversified business interests across various platforms, including engineering construction for infrastructure projects, automotive dealerships, real estate, packaging and manufacturing. Om Metals Infra Projects is a public-listed engineering construction company specialized in executing turnkey EPC contracts for large infrastructure projects covering power, road, water, irrigation, real estate and oil and gas sector. Have a look on this report. Incorporated in 1971, Om Metals Infra Projects is a leading engineering construction company, having a strong foothold and surpassing expectation in various industry sectors and infrastructure verticals. Om Metals is synonymous with design, engineering, fabrication, erection, and successful execution of extreme geographic location and difficult terrain projects.
We are an over 40-year-old company, and we started off with very small steel fabrication works. And over the last 4 decades, we've specialized into a very niche area of engineering construction, which is hydromechanical equipments. We do turnkey contracts from design, engineering, to procurement, to fabrication, to supply, erection, testing and commissioning of hydromechanical equipments. And we are by far the largest company in this specialized area. Over and above this, we also do turnkey contracts for civil engineering, infrastructure, water supply, irrigation, roads, highways, smart city projects. So anything to do with EPC in infrastructure is what we specialize in today.
Om's quality management system is certified by OSIF 18001-2007, ISO 9001-2008 and ISO 14001-2015. Om Infra is pioneer in the field of turnkey execution from design, detailed engineering, manufacture, supply, installation, testing and commissioning of complete range of hydromechanical equipments for water supply, hydroelectric power and irrigation projects in India and abroad for PHED, PWD and various central and state government agencies. Om Metals Infra Projects has to its credentials more than 60 projects completed all over India and abroad for design, manufacture, supply, erection, testing and commissioning of kinds of hydromechanical equipments and civil infrastructure projects.
We have recently completed one of the largest dams in the country, which is almost a 1 kilometer long dam. So the entire turnkey contract from groundbreaking to commissioning has been completed by us in less than 4 years, which is a record in its own for such a large project to be completed in such short span of time.
Koldham hydroelectric project in Himachal Pradesh for 800 megawatt was executed by Om Infra for NTPC Limited. A few decades ago, designing of gates was complicated and did not have any precedence in the country. It is also to Om's credit that the installation and commissioning of some of the world's largest vertical and radial gates has been completed in a record time period at multiple projects in India and abroad.
The unique challenges and opportunities for us as third generation businessmen is one, because our core EPC business is not a capex business. There's a lot of free cash flow that it spits out each year. Capital allocation is then extremely important to us, and we have the opportunity to see all asset classes as to where to invest this capital in order to get the highest return on capital invested.
The company is also engaged in large civil infrastructure projects like water supply, irrigation, smart city infrastructure development works, roads, and diversified in real estate projects comprising of residential, commercial, entertainment, leisure, and hotel formats in the country.
So we have completed more than 100 projects all over the country and abroad. In record completion periods. We've worked in almost every state in India and multiple projects in every state. And we have also worked in Bhutan, Nepal, Vietnam, and in Africa. We have completed quite sizable projects, and most of our projects that we've completed have been quite ahead of schedule also, where we've received bonuses for early completion of projects also.
Om Infra Projects has successfully forayed into the realty sector and has, to its credit, landmark projects. Om in the realty space is a name synonymous with quality and landmark creations which are impressive, distinctive, and attractive. Endowed with the best architectural concepts and strong engineering foundations, the realty offerings of Om have transformed the skyline of various cities.
We are diversifying in civil construction also. This is also again going to be our core area, and by this we are doing civil construction of dams, smart city, pipe laying, and other infrastructure projects, and building constructions also. Our civil space is growing larger, and we don't see ourselves as a simply engineering company. We will be a major infra player in the next 10 years.
Om Tower in Jaipur is a luxury boutique hotel with a unique revolving restaurant and is the tallest hotel in Rajasthan. Om's unique engineering skills were aptly reflected in the construction of the revolving restaurant, which was indigenously built by the in-house technical team at Om.
The project that we have in Jaipur is at the most marquee location in Jaipur, which is on Prithviraj Road, and has a development of about 630,000 square feet. It's a very high-end residential project where we have the marquee agencies working over there, and is one of the most well-known projects in the city of Jaipur. The response has been phenomenal. We've had the constructions at its full swing right now as we speak, and we expect to complete that project in the next 2 years and also recognize revenues. Our margins in that project are quite attractive.
Om Smart City project is a bold new initiative focused on sustainable living standards in Ujjain, the city of temples that is leading to excellence in development.
With the new government policies, with 100 smart cities, we are lucky to clinch one of the first projects, which was the one in Ujjain Smart City, Madhya Pradesh. And that opens up a wide variety of qualification for us that we can leverage in the future to back bigger projects of similar nature.
Established in 1995, Om Kothari Institute of Management and Research is the first private management institute in Rajasthan, approved by AICTE and NCTE New Delhi and affiliated to RTU Kota and UOK Kota. The institute works towards designing innovative training and placement models for the youth. Upskill is a skill development program run by Om, which addresses the pressing issues of skill development industry and bridges the unfortunate gap with intelligent, sophisticated, and innovative solutions at an extremely affordable price. Upskill has set up residential and non-residential vocational training institutes across the country for the underprivileged youth, with special focus on women, youth from minority groups and below poverty line households.
We also do a lot of skill development activity. We have trained almost 4,000 below poverty line and minority youths with the aid received also from Government of India and with our own contribution as well. We have centers running across various states including Rajasthan, Gujarat, Andhra.
Om Metals Infra Projects envisions becoming a leading engineering infrastructure and real estate company that fuels the growth of nations, thereby paving the path towards evolved societies. Here we'll take another short break. Keep watching Emerging SME. Welcome back. The next company in today's episode is Team Leader Logistics. Team Leader offers a complete spectrum of integrated logistics services on a global platform that includes ocean, air and land logistics, LCL consolidation, FCL forwarding, multimodal transport operations. All these services are backed with a host of other support services like road, rail transport, surveys, carting point, stuffing, and sailing schedule and routing options. I had an interaction with Mr. Soman Haridas, the Managing Director of Team Leader Logistics, earlier in his Mumbai office. Have a look. Team Leader is a new age international logistics premium service provider when it comes to carrying your cargo safely. So how has been your journey since the inception?
The journey has been very nice, and it has really been a very enriching experience for Team Leader. It has culminated in many awards for Team Leader because of the great service and the logistics which we have given over the past so many years. So I think that has been a very nice journey so far, and we intend to continue this journey for years to come.
Your punchline says, be it anywhere in the world, your shipments are in safe hands when in transit. So what is the USP and advantage of Team Leader over other market players?
Our USP is that we are doing a lot of pharmaceuticals, and we are doing a lot of hazardous cargoes to different parts of the world. We have got more than 1,000 customers with us. So the 1,000 customers is not pharma companies, it's all the other companies also which gives us the business into our Team Leader fold. So when we are doing these businesses for the past so many years, we want to see to it that all these customers are given the proper service. Our USP is that be it anything, we carry it anywhere around the world. Since we have got more agents all around the world, so we can give them the service which is required by them.
What are the major services offered by Team Leader Logistics?
As a logistics company, we do not really look at only one service like sea. The sea is our major service. We do air shipments, we do land shipments everywhere around the world. But wherever we are mostly focused on the sea shipments. And our major services are to Europe, to USA, to the Far East, to mainly most of the parts of the world. Because since we have got a varied amount of customers who has got varied business all over the world, if we do not if we do not go according to the criteria of the customers, probably we will lose the customers to somebody else. So our main focus is that for the customers, we are a one-stop shop for logistics in sea or in air. And we give them everything. We give them the services of the clearing, we give them services of forwarding. So they do not have to, if they give us business, then they have to rest, and we will do everything for them, including all the paperwork which is required, including giving the consignees over there the details and the cargoes on time. This is what our main USP is, and we have not failed the customers. Our percentage of failure would be around 6 to 7% over so many years. Which is why our customer base has only increased, and our old customers are still with us for so many years.
What value-added solutions do you provide to your customers who generally are stuck in the labyrinth of international trade and logistics?
Value-added services, we are sending many shipments from a third country to another country, which is controlled in India by many shippers. That is one of the value-added services. We are doing project cargoes, projects which are very huge, which we do for certain customers. We do that also for the customers. Plus we are doing break bulk. Break bulk is something you just have to bring the cargo or send the cargo from here, either way, in a vessel which is not containerized. That is called break bulk, which is not containerized. It will just go in the bulk, and we do that service also for our few customers, not many, but for our few customers.
Team Leader is a young and dynamic outfit with professionals experienced in the field of shipping and logistics. So what has been your approach in taking quality initiatives, enhancing the service levels and achieving customer delight?
Basically, in logistics company, it is the service levels which is most important, and service is given by basically the people who is working with you, the employees who is with you, the experience which they have. So as I told you in my previous on the previous question, there are a lot of employees who have this experience with other companies which they have come with, those rich experience they have come here, and they have done very well for themselves and for the company. So enhancing the service level was never a problem. The service level was always better. The enhancement was coming in putting new systems into place and making a lot of investments in system building, so that the communication with the customers are easier. The systems can send it if a person does not send it. The customers are aware of everything, and if the customers know where their cargo is, the customer knows that at every point of time he is informed of his precious cargo, he finds that service very, very nice, and he knows that, okay, once I have given the business to them, I know at the click of my button that everything is on my cell phone, everything is there, or if I look at my computer, it's there in the email.
Team Leader, with its professionalism and deep-rooted command in the logistics business, has been bestowed with coveted honor for its services. So would you like to tell us about some of your recent achievements?
In 2016 was a very good year for Team Leader. We have been given the award for Outstanding Achievement in Logistics Management by the Global Achievers Foundation. We have been also given, I have also been given the Great Entrepreneur of India Award by India Organization of Commerce and Industry. Also, an honorary doctorate has been conferred upon me by a French École Supérieure, Robert de Botton. So I'm quite happy about all these awards. But all these awards should make you more humble and more grounded, and make you strive more. These awards are a goodwill for the company, and our company people feels that it is an award earned by them. And these awards are okay, good for us, good for me, but the feeling of pride which is with all my employees, especially the women employees, which I feel must be empowered. The women employees, we have got about 20%. I am thinking of making it at least 35% in our organization. Empower the women in the company. They feel proud, everybody feels proud on these sort of achievements, and they do a lot of work with their heart.
Team Leader leads the various segments of logistics, which are sea cargo consolidation for export and import. A committed and efficient team of professionals at Team Leader has developed an exhaustive worldwide network of associates and an effective chain supply system to cater to demanding customers. With this, we come to the end of this episode. I will be back next week with the success stories of few other SMEs. Till then, goodbye and take care.